What's up guys, this is Ram from RGH Tech TV, and in this video let's do a hands-on review of Sony Xperia E3. It sports a 4.5-inch IPS LCD display which is at FWVGA resolution, that is 480 by 854 pixels, and has 218 pixels per inch. Well, even at this resolution, viewing angles are considerably good. So regarding the Fiscal Overview, on top we have 3.5mm headphone jack. On the right side we have power button and the volume rockers, and this time there is no dedicated camera button, which will be missed indeed. And on the left side we have a micro USB port for charging and data syncing. On the back we have 5-megapixel rear camera with flash and a secondary mic for noise cancellation. It's just 8.5mm thick and weighs around 144 grams, which is fairly light. Rounded corners on this device adds to the aesthetics and gives you good grip to hold. Even single-handed usage is fairly good on this device. For your information, it's a dual SIM variant which I have with me, and it accepts 2 micro SIM cards, and the back cover is removable but the battery is not. Under the hood, it's powered by Snapdragon 400 processor, which is clocked at 1.2 GHz and has 1GB of RAM and Adreno 305 as GPU. The battery on this device is 2330 mAh. And this device does not disappoint you in terms of sensors, as it includes accelerometer, proximity, ambient light sensor, step detector, step counter, compass, and much more. This phone comes with Sony's custom skin, which runs on top of Android KitKat 4.4.2. Well, if you believe in benchmarks, here are the scores. This device has scored fairly good with Antutu at 17712, where Antutu says CPU and RAM performance was good and it can fluently support most games. And the score on Nina Mark II was 59.7 frames per second, and it also supported 5 multi-touch points on multi-touch tester. Now, one of the biggest cons with this device is the internal storage, which is just 4GB, out of which you only get 1.72GB free, which is certainly not sufficient. Anyway, you can expand the storage up to 32GB through micro SD card, and even you can connect your pen drive because OTG is supported on this device, which I will show you a demo of. But before that, let's see the RAM status on this device. As we can see, around 400 MB is free out of 1GB. So that's really a good thing. So I've connected this pen drive to the phone through OTG cable, so you can access the content seamlessly uninterrupted. Now on the software side, let's see some features, tips and tricks with this device. So firstly, let's start with the multitasking ability. So you can switch between applications or close them individually or close all. And at the bottom you have small applications or quick applications tray, when these applications can act as small applications which can lay on top of UI and can be visible across the screens. You also can add applications to this tray, just press and hold and bring it onto the tray. And you also can add applications from Play Store, and you can add also widgets. Now you can open applications by motions or by shaking the device. For that, go to personalization under settings and select the application you want to open. In our case, let's select calculator. Press and hold power button and shake. There you go, you have the calculator application. Now on the display you have something called as Smart Backlight Control, which is nothing but it allows the screen to stay on when you're holding your phone and looking at it. Otherwise, the screen turns off according to your sleep setting. And next, as this device has a light sensor, you can check adaptive lighting conditions, wherein it decides the screen brightness according to surrounding lighting conditions. Or else, you can also manually increase or decrease the brightness. It's good to see that this device also has notification LED light. And also, you can adjust the white balance according to your preference. Even though this phone comes with 2330 mAh battery, which is fairly good enough, for additional battery boost you do have power saving modes like stamina mode, low battery mode, location based Wi-Fi, etc. And you also have the option of looking at battery level in percentage, which you can enable under power information. And finally, we can check battery usage and keep track of applications which consume a lot of battery. And also you can have a look at screen on time, standby time, etc. Now let's try and customize the home screen. You can pinch in to get the options, wherein we can change the wallpaper from album, photos, and even you have support for live wallpapers. And next off, we can also add widgets to home screen for convenience. So just press and hold and bring it onto the screen. You can also set the preferred screen as home screen by clicking on the home button at the left top corner. And we can remove the home screen by clicking at right top corner, or click on plus to add extra home screens. So you also have support for themes on this device. So for extra themes, you can download them from Sony Select, which certainly adds to the customization you can have on this device. Sony's custom UI is pretty light and fluid. You'll hardly notice any lag. Swiping from left to right, you get a menu wherein we have the option to sort the list of applications alphabetically or by most used or recently installed, or you can have access to custom order. You can uninstall applications which are marked red, click on them and it will give you the option to uninstall or cancel. Now you can press and hold on any application and bring it onto the home screen of your choice. And from there you can remove it too by dragging it to the bottom. That's so simple. Okay, so single swipe from top gives us the notification tray and double swipe gives us the quick toggles. Now we can also customize these quick toggles. So you can only keep those toggles that you want and uncheck those which you don't need. And you also can rearrange them according to your preference. Now you don't need to worry to share your internet connection with your friends because this phone has support for tethering and hotspot. You can also connect DualShock wireless controller for playing games or navigating. You also have Throw wherein you can wirelessly play content on other devices. And finally, Wi-Fi Direct is also supported on this device. As it's powered by Snapdragon 400 processor and 1GB of RAM, browsing should not be a problem on this device. Regarding gaming, this phone does support many games from mid-range to high-end. But the problem with this device is storage. If you download high-end games, then there will be no space left for other applications. And finally, this phone comes with 5MP rear autofocus camera with flash and a 0.3MP front-facing camera. camera interface is pretty simple. Just tap into object and capture the picture. As we can see, it does have a lot of detail to it. And regarding modes, I like to keep it to auto, but you also have manual mode, AR effect, real-time effect, time shift burst, sweep, panorama, and you also have the option to broadcast videos live to YouTube. You can long press shutter button to enable burst mode, which will capture series of pictures. This is the video mode. You don't have a button to pause or resume video. Anyway, you can capture pictures while you're recording the video. And now coming to settings, you have a lot of options to play with, like aspect ratio, smile shutter, self timer, face registration, etc. And in video mode, you can stabilize your video by enabling video stabilizer. You can also have self timer, smile shutter, etc. And in general settings, we can use quick launch to launch camera from lock screen, and you can enable touch capture. You also can use volume buttons for zooming, and finally you can decide the storage location too. Regarding pictures, in bright daylight they come out to be quite good and natural. Color reproduction is quite good, and in low lighting conditions pictures are a little bit grainy. So that's it guys. Make sure to check out my other Asus Zenfone 4 videos, and if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and for more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. And most importantly, thanks for watching.